The TVWAN News is proudly brought to you by
Hello and welcome. This is TVWAN News. In this edition, people of Okapa district demands justice, roads empower forgotten communities, and that's tournament set. The people of Okapa district in Eastern Highlands province have issued a petition to their neighbors in Kamano 2, demanding 1 million kina compensation over an armed robbery incident that left a PMV crew member seriously injured.
The petition follows a brutal hold-up along the Okapa-Kainantu road 3 weeks ago, where armed criminals blocked the main junction near Tirokave. Passengers were robbed of money, mobile phones and coffee bags worth thousands of kina. Victims, including women, were forced to lay on the rough surface and subjected to invasive searches. During the robbery, a crew member of the Papaya PMV truck was shot point-blank in the chest by the gang leader and rushed to Goroka Hospital. In response, Okapa leaders presented their demands to the Kamano 2 at Onamuga station. The 3 key demands are to surrender the gang leader and accomplices, an end to the ongoing criminal activity, and 1 million kina in compensation for years of violence against the Okapa people. Okapa has given Kamano 2 2 weeks to respond to the petition. Community leaders, law enforcement and stakeholders have all called for peaceful resolution. With tensions high and the deadline looming, all eyes are on the Kamano 2's response as Okapa seeks justice, safety and reconciliation. Carol Kiru Jr., TVWAN News.
In one of the most remote corners of Papua New Guinea, hope now travels on newly built roads. The launch of the Golgubib Road in Western Province under the Connect PNG program is more than just an infrastructural milestone. It's a life for forgotten communities. It's a story of leadership, unity and local empowerment.
In the remote Alsobib LLG of Western Province, local leaders, provincial officials and national representatives gathered for the launch of the Golgubib Road, a newly constructed national highway under the Connect PNG program. It is the first major access road into the area carved through virgin forest.
One topic was something by Yumi all people along Western Province. Na long Western Peak by Yumi Masamas also. Mipla true Mipla Busman long Papua New Guinea. You play step na look him this la map long Papua New Guinea. And big pla bush ground stop long Mipla la Western Peak na Western. Na noka pon the good road nepeke mi come up long this la Tupla Province. Big Plapus and Mikarmabim na noga connection long la road network.
Octady Mining Limited, through its infrastructure tax credit scheme, is one of the key partners funding the road. Representing the company, Jacinta Rato Maniat highlighted the significance of the project, not only in logistics, but in empowering people. The road will link Golgubib to Diwinip, Murray Valley, Telefomin, and even Oksapmin, forming part of 4 newly gazetted national highways. The significance isn't just physical access, it's symbolic of bridging decades of disconnection. Children, elders and local contractors attended the event. Many were emotional. For years, they relied on aircraft or long-foot patrols through dense bush. The road means easier access to healthcare, schools and markets. With 4 national highways now meeting at Telefomin, these mountain communities are no longer isolated. They are connected to services, to opportunity, and to the nation. Carol Kidu Jr., TVWAN News.
The people of Also Beep have waited decades for connection, and now with the road taking shape, their leaders are urging for more than just machines and cement. Northfly MP James Donald has stressed for the importance of community responsibility and future planning, and he voiced concerns over long-term maintenance, urging government and communities to take shared ownership of infrastructure. As the road cuts through isolation, local leadership is calling on people to cut through dependency, one garden, one project, one family at a time.
As a national government, we must consider it. From Okbenga, Ego Peninsula Telephone, eventually wherever we will end, and down this way, the maintenance, the sustainability is the most critical part where me, like him, everybody from the Prime Minister down to the LLG to the citizen, we all must undertake as of today. That's why we are worried that whether Octedi will be there forever, we don't know. Suppose all mother not give him license yet, the Octedi pass tomorrow, and maintenance is a road by Osawale. Who shall man by come maintain it? Let's think the future, next 20 years, 50 years down the line. I want to stress very important one thing. On top of the sustainability, please, you may order leader man lo here, or community lo here, you blow 5 mino, you blow also people, you blow this blah hub. Let's think how we're going to do sustainable activity once you may build in Rota.
The Livestock Development Corporation, or LDC, is working to establish a body with statutory power to regulate its livestock industry in the country. The purpose is to swiftly create clear guidelines and standards because there is excessive dependence on foreign meat imports, which continue to drain the foreign reserves.
Speaking during the recent officiating of LDC Public Servants Induction Ceremony, the Managing Director Terry Coim referenced LDC as a commercial body that has no regulatory powers to regulate the livestock industry in the country. Coim said according to available data, PNG spent 9.4 billion kina on frozen and chilled meat imports from 2012 to 2022. This adds to the ongoing financial burden we are placing on our limited foreign reserves, and LDC is taking proactive steps to addressing this dilemma by setting up the regulatory authority that will take charge of the livestock industry. He stated that the completion of the National Livestock Policy will form the basis to a legislative review to create the Livestock Industry Authority, which will fill that void to regulate the livestock industry. Referencing the recent grievances raised by smallholder poultry farmers of no proper market system in place for them, Coim stated that this was also the result of absence of regulations, hence reiterating the need for the current livestock policy and legislative reviews to be concluded. Addressing a billion kina meat import deficit cannot be addressed by LDC alone as a company. For PNG to become self-reliant in meat production, we must first have the correct policy and regulation in place to ensure that everybody in our country knows where we are and where we are going in livestock. MD Coim said currently the Department of Agriculture, being a custodian of all agriculture policy matters, is taking the lead in engaging with stakeholders in reviewing this important policy. He added that LDC will still be a player once the regulatory authority is established, but with limited scope as its businesses will be semi-privatized through partnership with interested investors as directed by the government. Carol Kidu Jr., TVWAN News.
TVWAN News continues when we return. Stay with us.
Connecting community. From the rich soils of the highlands, the finest coffee has been grown by generations of Papua New Guineans, expertly blended and roasted with over 80 years of experience, making the finest cup of Nescafe New Guinea blend, PNG's own coffee.
The Toyota JD Hi-Ace bus comes in 14 and 15-seater high-roof luxury model powered by 2.8 liters JD engine for optimal performance output, fuel efficiency and quietness, designed with improved safety features and easy maneuverability for tire steering angle. The Hi-Ace lift suspension and annular frame structure is opted for smooth ride, comfort and safety. Experience the ride on the Hi-Ace bus and experience the Hi-Ace pride, the bus that exceeds all expectations.
A quick favorite meal for the day does feel good. Snacks noodles is my choice for a simple meal. It is easy to prepare and fast to cook, and with a touch of flavor and ingredients, quality noodles that can be cooked and enjoyed in many different ways. You see, my whole family loves it. It's made here in PNG and comes in different pack sizes. Snacks noodles, tastier by you like it more.
Tell him shorty come get it in. Come grind on me, but mommy get loose. Pepsi in my hand, ice cold, no excuse. I tell him who's gonna bring that roof down. Pepsi with the fresh sound. Tell him who's gonna bring that roof down. Pepsi with that fresh sound. Pepsi, give me some Pepsi, Pepsi, you like it? Pepsi, you like it? Pepsi,
Thanks for staying with us. The inaugural Meganesia concerts lit up Sir Hubert Murray Stadium in Port Moresby yesterday, showcasing a powerful blend of culture, music and youth empowerment ahead of the PNG's 50th independence anniversary.
Thousands of excited fans gathered early yesterday for the Meganesia concert, a groundbreaking event uniting Indigenous Australian and Papua New Guinean artists on one stage. Highlights included performances by iconic band Yothu Yindi, which features 4 PNG members, and young rising star Sprigamek, winner of the 2019 Pacific Breakdance competition. NCD Governor Pos Pako praised the concert's role in inspiring young people to embrace their cultural identity and creativity. He described it as more than just entertainment, a celebration of shared heritage and a platform for future generations. Australian High Commissioner Ewan MacDonald echoed this sentiment, applauding the event's success in strengthening the cultural ties and partnership between PNG and Australia. Prime Minister James Marape announced that a follow-up concert will be held in September, featuring more PNG artists and traditional dancers as part of the PNG 50 celebrations. The energy and spirit at Meganesia signaled a bright future where culture, youth and unity come together to shape the nation's path forward. An inspiring event indeed. We look forward to the September concerts and the continued celebration of PNG's rich culture. Carol Kidu Jr., TVWAN News.
Turning abroad, beachgoers on South Australia's metropolitan shores are being urged to report dead marine life washing up, as the state government says some of the harmful algal bloom has been pushed to Adelaide's coast.
A wake of dead sea life has washed up on Adelaide's beaches, like this Port Jackson shark pup. Marine biologist Dr. Mike Bosley has spent thousands of hours roaming the sand in his lifetime, but in the past week has sighted species he's never seen on the shore.
Different kinds of rays and sharks, lots of pipefish, things called ling, which is a very unusual fish. I've never seen them washed up on the beach before, and lots of species of fish that I don't even know the names of.
Since March, a marine heatwave has brought on the harmful algal bloom, causing discoloured water and foam in the Fleurieu Peninsula, Kangaroo Island, York Peninsula and the Coorong. Now it's pushing onto metropolitan beaches. There's been reports of dead marine life washing up closer to the city in the past month, from Sellex Beach to North Haven, made worse by recent storms.
I had no idea that the algal bloom had got here. But it's just heartbreaking. I was heartbroken at Coorong. I couldn't bear to look at the footage, and it's just, yeah. And now it's here, and what can we do?
The algal bloom is impacting fish like sharks and rays. But the more that scientists know about which species are washing up and where, the better they'll understand this situation and potential events in the future.
If you are walking along beaches, please photograph the dead things that you see and post them onto iNaturalist or send them in to the government.
The experts are monitoring very closely where we're up to in terms of the algal bloom. Some of the temperatures have reduced closer to the coast, but we're still seeing higher than average temperatures further out to sea.
A stubborn situation slowly shifting.
New NDIS pricing limits for allied health services, including physiotherapy, will be set next Tuesday, with some providers saying the cuts don't make financial sense. Hourly wage decreases and the introduction of travel cabs will mean physiotherapists in the Northern Territory will be forced to limit out of clinic care, including the children with disabilities and remote Indigenous communities.
At just 2 years old, Stephanie has been an inpatient at 9 different hospitals and until recently living in regional Queensland.
In order to provide Stephanie with the best life, I made a decision as her single mother to move her to a capital city.
Stephanie has quadriplegia cerebral palsy, and in Darwin, her physiotherapist can access an allowance to visit her daycare to assess her needs. Now, a cap on those allowances may end that service.
I may as well have not done the big move and continued services on telehealth.
I'm holding on. 6-year-old Oscar has been taught how to independently climb stairs and navigate the playground. His communication improved from out-of-clinic care.
He's able to tell us when we stop the swing, he's actually able to tell us that he wants more, so he'll tap his chest and then he'll say please.
For NT physiotherapists, the NDIS pricing change will also mean a $40 decrease in hourly pay, as well as the travel cap. Here, remote Indigenous communities are expected to be hardest hit as practices struggle to maintain services.
Travel's not a luxury here in the NT. It's a challenge. It takes weeks of planning.
The NDIS says the travel cap will encourage more efficient scheduling by providers, but voices from the sector say state and territory healthcare systems will bear the brunt of this change.
Medium to long term, people are going to have more issues that may mean that they need to present to the emergency department.
Money-saving measures becoming costly.
You're watching TVWAN News. Sports is next. Stay tuned.
Hiya, Mama. You eat them, but me add him special flavor.
Put in more flavor, put in more taste. Magic kakaru, get up a big smile on face. Time for kim chicken, a great kumutu. Sip, sip, the moon.
Maji, the taste PNG loves.
A moment of love, a dream, a laugh, a kiss, a cry, a rock, a roll. Just stay there.
For Simon, life is simple. Dreams seem distant, yet hope remains. One ticket, one dream. Simon's world changed forever. Yes! From small dreams to big possibilities. One Top Jackpot is here for everyone. Win big every day.
Welcome back. In sports, FIFA Club World Cup round of 16 commenced today with 2 matches. Chelsea held off Benfica 4-1 in the first match before Palmeiras beat Botafogo 1-0. The round of 16 matches continue tomorrow with 2 more matches. One of the favorites, Inter Miami, plays PSG and Flamengo meets Bayern. The FIFA Club World Cup will have 6 more matches before the quarter-finals. The grand final is scheduled for July 14th. PNG's Champions of Champions Dart tournament is set to commence tomorrow and ends on Friday, July 5th. The tournament will be held at the Sports Scene in Port Moresby with 16 teams all set for the challenge. The Champions of Champions Darts tournament will see 16 teams battling out for the title at the Sports Inn in Port Moresby. Some exciting aero actions are expected throughout the tournament. Team managers' briefing will be held this evening at the Sports Inn, where the organizing committee will provide an overview of the tournament. The team managers will also be confirming their participation in the tournament. The COC is a tournament for minor premiers and premiers of registered associations affiliated to the PNG Darts Federation. The COC was initiated in 2013. The first competition kicked off the following year in 2014 in Leh. Host Leh Metro Darts won the inaugural event. The COC was initiated to give another tournament for dart players, as there was only one national competition at that time. COC Chairman Micah Kaneng, on behalf of the host NCD Darts Association, said they are thrilled to host the 5th edition of the COC in Port Moresby. He wished all the participating clubs well and looked forward to the exciting tournament.
We are thrilled to host the 2025 COC. So far we have 16 teams confirmed to come and participate for the next 5 days here with us in NCD. The competition starts on the 30th, which is a couple of days away, counting down, and runs through the next 5 days, which on the 5th of July, we should have our closing ceremony, which comes with the awards presentation, and we farewell our clubs back to their home provinces again. For the next 5 days, on behalf of the President and Mr. Anthony Caleb and his powerful executive team, plus my COC organizing committee team, we would like to wish you all the best. May your darts fly straight, your nerves stay calm, and focus well. We'd love to see a lot of 180s and 170s in the next 5 days.
Canning added that the NCD Darts Association Facebook page will be live streaming matches to bring the dart actions to those who won't be able to attend the tournament and to fans, including teams traveling in from outside provinces. Tioli is the reigning champions of the COC tournament, having won it in 2023. They defeated Dark Moon to secure the title. Tioli is out again to prove its worth. The Goroka Bintango Goroka Lahanis took to the streets of Goroka town on Friday morning, 27th June, cleaning the streets. This was part of the club's community obligations. The seniors and the under-19 men took to the streets of Goroka town with the support of its fans and volunteers cleaning up the town. According to the Bintangi Goroka Lahani's team manager Benzi Filele, the franchise decided to do community work as a show of appreciation to the people of Eastern Highlands while the competition is on by. This is not the first time the franchise has done community services. Filele said they previously visited patients at the Goroka Provincial Hospital and donated food items and blood to the blood bank. The franchise club is committed to represent the province with pride and in their capacity contribute positively towards the development of the province. After this buy-round, the Goroka Lahanis will host Asila Wagi Tumbe at the Goroka National Sports Institute. That's it for sports. Now the weather forecast. In regional forecast, southern Port Moresby, partly cloudy with possible brief showers. Omase, lake cloudy periods with some showers and possible thunderstorms. The Guinea Islands, Lorengau, cloudy periods with some rain showers and possible thunderstorm. Kimbe, cloudy with chances of few showers. Islands, all centers, cloudy with some rain showers and possible thunderstorm, then morning fall. And that ends the news tonight. Have a top week ahead. Good night.
The TVWAN News was proudly brought to you by